Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm Misty at Skeeterjones and this is this week's 10 things. This week, well, if you saw my short, you know that I'm not offering anything for sale. Everything is for sale, but I'm not offering it up for sale with prices and all that just because I can't guarantee that I'll be able to keep up with shipping with so much going on right now for the holidays. So if you are interested in anything that you see in my videos, you can still contact me at skeeterjonesthings@gmail.com and we can still talk about it there. I just can't promise that I would be able to ship it before the new year. So with that said, let's talk again about the Christmas mugs. I thrift and collect snowman mugs, and they get put up with my Christmas decorations every year, and then we bring them out at Christmas and put our regular mugs away for the season. So this is this week's snowman mug, and with my coffee in hand and my 10 things right here in front of me, we're going to get started. And what this is, actually, the person has requested to remain anonymous, and it is a very loyal subscriber and viewer of mine that I have come to know through email. We chat back and forth, and she is a very dear, sweet lady, but I will honor her wish to stay anonymous. But you know who you are. She sent me this box, which this is only some of the things. There's so much in here that she sent me, and so I pulled 10 things out of that box that I'm going to show today. I actually had considered showing all of this stuff after the new year, but I didn't want to wait that long. These things are mostly vintage. There are a few new pieces. A few are even new on the card. None of those will be shown today, but I will show some pretty interesting pieces. So we will dive right in with number one, and that is this set of enamel bangles. And if you saw the sterling enameled ring that I showed in my last video, you'll see that these look very similar to that, except they're missing all that rich blue color. Instead, they just have this gold tone background. Now, these are not sterling. They're just gold tone, but they're vintage and they're in nice condition for their age. They have the amount of wear that you would expect for vintage gold tone, probably brass bangles with enamel floral designs on those. I did not bring my mandrel down here with me, but I wear a 6 and it fits me perfectly. So they're probably around maybe a 6 or a 6.5. They wouldn't be any smaller than a 6, I don't think. But this is item number one, these gorgeous bangles. And I'm just going to go right through since I'm going to try to get away without editing. And I'm just going to go ahead and pull up the next item. This one is not marked. It's a gorgeous link bracelet. I think these are glass. They don't have that sort of translucence that you see with milk glass, so I don't know if these would be considered milk glass or not, but it's a gold tone bracelet with these cabochons, and I cannot remember what you call this type of setting. I know it, but it's on the tip of my tongue. But again, I think this one is probably about a 6, maybe a little bit smaller than a 6 because it won't slide over my hand. But it's this sort of off-white, it's not a bright white, sort of this off-white colored little cabochons with a fold-over clasp. There it is. That works perfectly. These are gorgeous, gorgeous pieces, and I really appreciate my my subscriber sending these to me. We agreed actually that she would be called the Ninja Gifter because she didn't want to be identified, and she sent me this very generous gift of these items. But this is item number 2, this very likely glass and gold tone bracelet that's in, it looks like it's in pretty new condition, but it's very clearly, I think, vintage. So it was probably never worn. It was probably kept in a jewelry box. But this is item number 2. Now, item number 3 is, let's see, that's all the bracelets. So let's do the pins that I've gotten out now. There may be other bracelets in the box, but those are the only ones that I'm showing today. Next is this set of pins. My subscriber had done a Google search on these and could not find any information. They're not marked, but they're gorgeous. This little mom and baby pins that are elephants. There's no mark on them and no wear really that you can see. The gold tone looks really nice. And the little saddles on them, or blankets, whatever you would call that, there's a lot of detail in there. And those are really, really sweet. Anybody that collects elephants would probably enjoy those. This is plastic or acrylic, I think, on top here. And then this is gold tone, and then the setting is gold tone. And so the little mom and baby elephant are item number 3. Number 4, this is, I've never gotten anything at all by this brand. This is a vintage brand, Pastelli. And these beautiful little flowers, I think these are peonies, I believe. And this is about 2.5 inches long with a sort of, the color's not showing very true on the video. It's a bubblegum pink, like that Barbie pink kind of color with gold tone. And that's enamel, I think, right there in the petals. The pin is nice and straight, and the clasp is in excellent working condition. So this beautiful Pastelli piece is item number 4. Number 5 is the only modern piece I have, and it's this juicy pendant. The cute little bear. He's hollow with the hearts on the back, and I believe that's a juicy mark right there, the J with the little lines, but he's hollow, and he's got these pave rhinestones all over, and the juicy couture right there. He's holding on the little ribbon, and he's got his crown, and then right here is a little ring on the back where you can hang him on a chain. And there's not a whole lot more to say about him. Juicy was really popular for a while, and then it sort of fell out of popularity, but it came roaring back. And so everybody who liked Juicy before and maybe fell off the Juicy wagon are back on, and they might be interested in this. But he's a cutie, and he's about 2 inches tall. Little Juicy Couture pave rhinestone bear, and he is, I've lost count, let's see, 2, 3, 4, he's item number 5. Number 6 is these gorgeous little vintage earrings. They are gold tone with enamel and a little faux pearl in the middle. Very dark teal colored with these, I don't know if you can see that setting in there. That really nice setting. The clips are in great condition. They are vintage, and those are so, so pretty. They are about 1.5 inches across, and that's my phone ringing. It'll stop in just a minute. And that is item number 6. Number 8 is, the phone is going to ring at a time when I'm planning on doing 0 editing. So, maybe it'll ring again while we're at it. I included these just because they look Christmassy. I don't know if they are intended to be Christmassy, but they remind me of little holly branches, although these leaves are not, holly leaves, but they are shaped rather like clusters of grapes. Sorry, I cut my finger. That's what this gross looking Band-Aid is about. So sorry about that. But they hang sort of like a cluster of grapes, but with the coloring, they look very Christmassy. So these would look great with a Christmas sweater, and they dangle about 2.5 inches, 2 to 2.5. And they're vintage. They don't have a mark on them at all, so I don't know what the brand would be, but those are really pretty, and they are number 7. Number 8 9, and 10 are all together in one bag. And there are these button style clip-ons that are vintage. See, first, these simplest ones, did they have a name on them? They don't, but they have this nice little quilted pattern. They are very reminiscent, I think, of Chanel type of look with the quilting on there. They're about 1 inch across. Just these button style clip-ons, vintage, gold tone, and in very nice condition. There's no gold tone wear on those. They look like they were kept very well. And those are item number 8. Number 9 is again some button style clip-ons. Sorry, this hair is just getting in my way. These button style clip-ons, these are silver tone, and they have this sort of, I don't know, I wouldn't call that damascene, although if this was on fabric, I would call that a damask fabric. But I don't know if you have to have the like an alternate color in there for it to be called damascene as far as jewelry is concerned. But it's definitely pretty. It's this floral sort of embossed design, and very, very simple, but very elegant. Maybe 1 inch, maybe just over 1 inch, 1.25 inches maybe, around. And the clips are in great shape. And there's no wear. You can't see any copper showing through or anything like that on these either. Whoever had this jewelry kept it very nicely and took very good care of it, because even pieces that look so old and you can tell they're from the 50s or 60s at least, or maybe 70s, you would expect to see a good bit of wear, or you would expect to see some copper showing through, but that's just not the case with these. The last pair of button style clip-ons, these look really nice. They have this sort of shield in the front, and it's hollow behind there, and then it's got this other shield in the back. Like it's, maybe you can get an idea. If I show you from the side, and then here's what they look like on the back. It's that back shield that you see right there, and then the clips are in great shape. And I really wish my camera focused better than it does. But maybe sort of an Etruscan design right there embossed into this, and then this just sort of shield pattern. They're very pretty, very elegant and simple. These could be for every day, or these could be dressed up. But they are very, very pretty. These are silver tone, and they are item number 10. So that is everything. I do want to thank everyone for joining in and for being understanding about my not being able to keep up with shipping. So not promising any of that right now. Everybody's been really gracious about that, and I very much appreciate it. And I just wanted to thank everyone again, everyone who has subscribed, who has hit the notification bell so you'll know when my videos come out. And oh, to that, I'm sorry this one was not up at 5 a.m. Central like they usually are. I just completely ran out of time to film it early, so that's why I'm filming it and uploading it without editing day of. So that is why you're seeing it late. But everyone who has clicked the notification bell and subscribed, I very much appreciate you, and everyone who's given me thumbs up. All of those things help build my channel. I just got a notification from YouTube this week that I have reached 2,000 viewing hours. So all of those actually put me on a road toward hopefully eventually monetization. We'll see. But you know, that won't be anytime very soon, but I'm making progress a little bit with everyone's help who is joining on board with me. So the next thing I wanted to talk about is the collab that's going on. Hopefully you have already seen Happy Hour Haulers. That was on Saturday evening, and then last night, Sunday evening, you would have seen Steph Styles, and so I can't remember who's coming up tonight, but there's one a night at 9 p.m. Central every day through the 23rd. Mine happens to be the last slot on the 23rd. So tune in and watch all of us. I'll have a link to everybody's channel in the description of this video so you can check all of them out and hit everyone's notification bell so that you'll know when their premieres are going up. And that's the thing about it. They are going up as premieres, which means that the members of the collab will be live in the chat during the video. So we have different things going on with our families during this time of year, so everyone might not be in the chat during the video, but several of us will be, and it's always a fun time to get to participate with the collaborators and the creators during these collabs. It's one of my favorite parts of it. So this one is very unique. We all drew names to find out who to be a secret Santa to, and then we had a specific list of items to curate for the person that we're creating a box for. And so that is how we're doing it. So it's been fun so far. Happy Hour Haulers, Janet got a really nice one, and so did Steph Styles last night. So make sure you watch and see what everyone in the collab curates for whoever's name they drew. And hopefully all of that didn't sound too twisted up and made sense, but it is fun, and please join us and you will have a good time. So that is all. I do appreciate, again, everyone who is joining me for this 10 things. And if you enjoyed it, I ask that you would subscribe and hit the notification bell, share it with someone else who you think might also enjoy it, and leave me a comment. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.